doing well. If you haven't seen, I've been starting to do a few different posts here on LinkedIn around the NBAA BACE show, and I'll be doing a bunch of posts and videos leading up to the show in October. And I think for most exhibitors, the show here in October is probably one of the top line items in their sales and marketing budget. It's obviously a big investment, and really what I wanted to do is give you just some things to think about leading up to the show to try and help you maximize your return on investment. It's obviously, it's a big spend. There's a lot of opportunity around the show. It's a great place to connect with customers and prospects and partners and other vendors. But really getting locked in on what you're trying to accomplish there and how to really meet your goals, there's a lot to think about. And so I'll be doing a bunch of posts around this. I think what I wanted to talk to you about today is essentially not waiting till the show starts to start selling. And kind of coming from that with to that from two different perspectives. One as a marketer and one as a sales rep. And so, leading up to the show, I think a lot of companies, a lot of marketing teams really swing and focus a lot of their attention on this show with the intention of creating as much traffic at their booth as possible. They want as many people there. They want, to get demos. They want to get new opportunities created there. And, a lot of the campaigns, a lot of the activities that they spend their time on in the next couple of months is really promoting that. And so you'll see, emails and social posts and things like that, kind of saying, hey, come see us at booth, 1, 2, 3. We're going to be at BACE, or you're going to be at BACE. And, that's fine in promoting that. You want to make sure that people know that you'll be there so that they can come visit you. But I think that this approach is really leaving a lot on the table. And there's a lot that can be done in between now and October to really help you move deals through your sales pipeline or close deals. And I think that some things that marketing teams should be thinking about is, you want to promote that you'll be at the show, but really going back to the basics of, what are the products and services that you're selling? What are the pains that you're trying to expose in your customers? And how are your products and services going to solve those pains and create benefits and create ROI for your customers? And really look at, okay, what type of content can we create that is going to create let's call it a buzz around what your company is doing. And so, thinking about, visuals on social, thinking about videos, thinking about podcasts, thinking about, interviews that can be done in the next couple of months to really get that buzz going. And so, I think from a marketing perspective, there's a lot that can be done to accomplish that. I think some other things to think about is that, not everybody is going to the show. It has a great turnout. You get to see a lot of people, but not every prospect, not every customer is going to be attending. So it doesn't necessarily make sense to take up 3 or 4 months of your marketing campaigns and focus on a set of people that, a smaller segment that's going to be there while kind of ignoring a lot of the rest of the people in your ecosystem. And so that's from a marketing perspective. I think a big thing that our sales teams need to be thinking about, and I've seen this occur in the past, is really not letting this show, or really any trade show, become a roadblock for you. You think, okay, this show is, it's going to be a great opportunity, which it is. But I've seen that these shows can sometimes become, let's say, an artificial or unnecessary next step in the sales process. All year long, sales reps are initiating new conversations, they're doing demos, they're doing negotiations, and they're closing deals, especially in the last year or 2 years here, without any face-to-face contact. And so, letting this show artificially stop your sales process is not something that you want as a rep. And so I've seen it where, a rep calls a prospect, or a prospect is talking to somebody on your sales team, and they'll say, "Hey, are you going to be at the show?" And they say, "Yep, we are." And I say, "Okay, well, we'll talk to you then. We'll do a demo at the show." And next thing you know, you just delayed your sales process by 3 months. So you definitely want to prevent that. Trade shows are great for a lot of different things, but they're not necessarily great for, going through an entire sales process from start to finish. And so if you think that you're going to just show up and be closing deals at the show, yes, it can happen. We'd love it if it happened more, but realistically, a lot of the legwork is done outside of these shows. And so do not rely on these shows to, be filling your sales pipeline, thinking that October is going to come around and it's going to be a huge month because of the show. You really should be trying to push these deals along as fast as possible and get them closed, ideally before the show, by leveraging, the marketing content that's being put out leading up to the show, by moving them through the process just like you would at any other time of the year. And ideally, if that customer signs up and is now at the show, you get to meet them, you get to talk, get that face-to-face time, build that relationship, but a lot of the heavy lifting is done. So, there's a lot of different things to think about in this, but again, don't wait. 3 months is a lot of time, and if you wait for this show, I guarantee a lot of these deals will get pushed into 2022. So don't wait. Try and get these deals moving as fast as possible leading up to the show. And I think, taking that type of perspective, you'll start seeing results. So that's all I got for you today. If there's anything else that you'd like me to touch upon, or any questions, leave a comment, shoot me a message, and we could cover it in future posts. See you later.